Welcome to Badger Beer Hour for the month of January of 2024. We are the premium live video stream dedicated to Wisconsin beer. We're premium or premier. Sorry, Chris, because we're the only one. And we're going to have a great Chris is back, as you've heard me mention him into the void. We'll have Chris back with the news. We'll have Chris back with a fantastic interview with Isaac Showaki, managing director of Octopi Brewing and the founder. Landon has some events set up for us, and he also has the beer spotlight that will start right now. Enjoy, y'all.
Hey, everybody. So this month for the beer spotlight, I went through the beer fridge and, there are a lot of great beers out there right now, especially in Wisconsin, but I just can't get over the fact that Valkyrie is really closed. So as you guys have probably seen on social media and various other places that Valkyrie in Dallas, Wisconsin closed. But I was able to acquire quite a bit of their beer before they did. So this one happens to be a callback to when they were still Viking Brewing. So Randy decided right before they closed that they were going to make some of the beers that they had made before when they were still Viking and that they hadn't made since they became Valkyrie. So they put the old labels on them, and yeah, that's what we got. So this is Weathertop Wheat. Let's see if I can get it in there. Yep, there we go. And we'll give her a shot. I've never had this beer before, so nose is just like you would a wheat beer of any kind. And most like every other Randy beer, it's very unique. It's almost as if you got a very smooth amber and mixed it with a wheat. So, yeah, and it's got a little bit of sweetness on it. I like it. You get a little bit of that yeasty taste like you would in a wheat beer. And then it just kind of finishes malty and smooth. You don't really get any bite or anything like that on it. It's I kind of wish Randy would have done that all these years before. But it is what it is. I'm not sure if any of the beer, their last run of beer, made it out into the marketplace or not. If it did, you can probably get it up near Dallas, Wisconsin. But other than that, I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else. I know that at least down here in Eau Claire, we weren't able to get any in the stores the last handful of months. So we will have a little mention of Valkyrie later in the news too. But for all those, for Ran and Andy and all those people that love Valkyrie, thanks, guys. That's it for me. Chris.
Hi, Landon.
It's so damn good
everybody.
to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's the adoring fan base that we've all been. You guys are the reason we do it.
We're in front of a live studio audience. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right.
Well,
we're gonna start the new year off with some really big news.
Yeah, we've got some big news. Big news.
Big news.
There's a big new brewery. Oh wait. Oh, you're talking about the Octopi thing, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that with the interview. But
Okay.
there's some pretty big news, and I didn't see this anywhere, so I assume that nobody else saw it because I'm the center of the world.
Yeah.
There's a big new brewery opening in Wisconsin Dells. Did you hear about this one?
I did not hear about this one.
Okay, so and it's kind of a weird one. Nebraska's Pals Brewing, which opened in North Platte, Nebraska in 2015, has announced it's opening a brew pub in the Dells, and it's a pretty big one too. We've got 500 seats, including a pretty expansive like patio, dog friendly outdoor area. It's got a full restaurant, pizza delivery, 3 bar areas, 20 plus taps, and a stage for live music. So it's going to be a pretty big one. Now, one thing I could not find in the literally one story that I found about this was details on the brewing operation. People say brew pub all the time, and sometimes the normie reporters think a brew pub is a tap room, or a tap room is a brew pub because it's a brewery. I'm assuming that with that nomenclature that they are going to be brewing, but there was no reference to the type of system or the size or anything like that. So I'm presuming that they're not just shipping 20 taps worth of Pals beer over to Wisconsin, but I guess that anything's possible. But so like, what's your main question about this, Landon? This news story?
I would be, what possessed a brewery from Nebraska to open up a location in Wisconsin?
That is exactly correct. That's the right question.
Yes.
And the answer is that co-founder Paul Edinger of Pal's Brewing, Paul Pal, that's kind of a little pun on words there, has a microbiology degree from UW-Madison, and his connection to the Dells, I'm not sure how they know each other, but Mike Kaminsky is the owner of, his family owns the Chula Vista Resort, and they go way back, and he's going to be a partner in Pal's Dells location. So this connection has been something for a long time. Apparently Pal's beers have been served for quite a few years at Chula Vista's Steakhouse. So these guys go way back. This big brewery will not be open this summer, but the filings with the city indicate a target opening date of December 2024. So they're moving pretty quickly. It's
nice.
I didn't mention the location. It's on so it's right on the edge of the Dells. We take Highway 13 right off the freeway. It's like one of the first cross streets right on that main drag going into the Dells, not Lake Delton, but the Dells. So it's going to be it'll be convenient to the freeway, and I would imagine that'll do pretty well. Got a couple other breweries in the Dells, but interesting spot.
Fun fact, I almost went to college in North Platte, Nebraska. So there you go.
Wow. What college is in North Platte?
They have 2 colleges. They have a big 4-year college, and then they have a little 2-year community college that I almost went to. So
okay.
Yep.
I don't know anything about North Platte. I usually am a geography nerd and I look stuff up, but I didn't even look up where North Platte is.
It's kind of in the middle of the state.
There's a lot of middle. There's a lot of middle of Nebraska.
Well, there isn't much around it. So it's kind of the part of Nebraska, which is a lot of Nebraska, that there isn't much around. So
got it. All right. Well, there we go.
Pal's
Brewing. Pal's Dells, we'll call it.
Pal's Dells. All right. Speaking of openings, we have an update on a story from last year.
Yeah, we do. So after a soft opening last week, North Pillar Brewing in Waukesha is having its grand opening this weekend on Saturday. This is a brewery that is in downtown Waukesha. I don't know if you've ever been to Waukesha, Landon, but you are going to need to bring make sure your phone's GPS is in working order, because that is a tangle of a downtown, and it's very counterintuitive to get around down there. But this is in downtown Waukesha, in a building that was once home to the Weber Brewing Company, which was founded in 1854. So a lot of brewing history for not recently, but going way back in this building. And Waukesha, I mean, that's a pretty big city. It's 75,000 plus people, and it has just the one brewery. So obviously that's a good one. That's Raised Grain, which is not downtown, more kind of on the outskirts. closer to the freeway. But you know, talk about an underserved market. We wish them well. And North Pillar Brewing.
Yeah. This next one is all on you. I don't want to touch this next story.
You don't want to touch it,
Don't want to
Landon?
touch it in, you know, in
Phrasing?
many ways. I don't want to know how
Okay.
it ends up.
All right. So I don't know if you guys remember this story from like 3 weeks ago. Remember when the UW lacrosse, this is right after Christmas, the UW lacrosse chancellor got fired for posting literal pornography, literally him
Yeah,
having
literally.
sex with his wife,
Yeah.
like on the internet for like things. Well,
But they do cooking, Chris. They
they
cook.
do cooking, which makes it even friggin' weirder. Did you watch? Okay,
No, I was given the rundown of what I was actually going
yeah,
on. But
okay. Well, I didn't watch it either. I did. I watched some of it. I watched until it got, you know, because I
weird.
was like, what the heck? Like, all the descriptions of this story were like, what is he like? What? But one of the weirdest, I mean, not the weirdest part, but one of the reasons that like this guy could have been fired, aside from the whole like thing, is
Yeah.
like he was talking shit about like all these other people at the university, like, oh, the provost thinks he's like, as part of this like show or whatever. It was
Yeah.
extremely strange. Anyway, this is Badger Beer Hour, I believe. Not Badger amateur porn hour,
It is not.
which
Yeah.
is something else.
Yeah.
But the reason this is in Badger Beer Hour is because 608 Brewing in La Crosse made a beer called Hot for Chancellor. They had a
The
like
can
a
art. The can art is beautiful.
is it?
It's
Do
wonderful.
we have that?
I don't know if we have the can.
Oh,
Let me see if I can
we
find
got
it.
that. But there's our guy and our gal. Yeah, boy,
He's a
I mean,
looker.
don't you want to see them naked?
He's a looker.
That's the thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is like a it was like a fruited like milkshake sour, cherries, apricots, peaches, and vanilla, 5% ABV, and they called it Hot for Chancellor. And I'm gonna quote Phil Humphrey here. He's the 608 company brewing company owner. We don't get a whole lot of things in La Crosse that go national in a way that's not super political. We don't like to dive into the super political stuff, so it was kind of dumb luck, I guess. And obviously, you saw the picture. Like, lest you think that a chancellor who doesn't mind putting his sex life out on the internet would be mad about a beer in his likeness. No. He was on board, posed with Phil. That's great. So good to see mining the idea well for beer names are hard. You got to come up with some breweries, you got to come up with like 100 a year, or if you're our friends at Youngblood, you got to come up with like 300 a year. So that's tough. So when something falls in your lap like this, what do? You go for it.
Absolutely. I think it was probably pretty easy on their end.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there's the can. Yep. Oh man.
He's got a very unique look.
The whole name, image, likeness thing is going big on college campuses now. I guess this is a part of that.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I read a few stories about that. That's if you want to go down a rabbit hole, that's a good one.
One of the weirdest stories of in Wisconsin of the year. I guess it was last year technically, but whatever.
Last year, but yeah.
All right. Well, those are the big things for for news this year, month. But I do have a couple. I'm gonna do like a couple little quick hits here because we don't usually talk about beer releases in news, but Lakefront has there's a new member of the New Grist family. They're gluten-free beers. They launched New Grist IPA earlier this month. And these are their New Grist ones are not those gluten-reduced beers that some people with gluten sensitivity cannot drink.
Right.
This is full gluten-free, so it's gluten-free grains that don't contain gluten instead of gluten full grains that are engineered to remove. So different kind of deal. There's a story in the Milwaukee Business Journal about New Glarus talking about distilling again after this new law paved the way for kind of made the boundaries between the three tiers of alcohol regulation a little bit more porous, that we talked at length about last year.
Yep.
That obviously has been signed into law, and so this is kind of a look forward for 2024 outlook kind of story. And Deb Carey mentioned being interested in doing distilling again. This is something that they talked about when they opened their big facility several years ago, but never really got off the ground. So, and then one other quick thing. You mentioned, obviously you mentioned Valkyrie's closing. That's a 30-year run ending in Dallas, Wisconsin. All the best to the Lees in the next chapter, and being able to sell that brewery building, which I think we featured on a previous episode. And up in Port Washington, up for me, down for a lot of people, Inventors Brew Pub, which we talked about, I think, a couple of years ago as building a big new brewery. They are coming along with that, and our friend Bobby Tanzillo from On Milwaukee reported today that the brewing equipment is going to be arriving at that new location, 27,000 square feet in this brewery. I think that's production space and then hospitality space, and I think they have an event space in there too. So it's a big location. Anyway, the brewing equipment is arriving this week, so I would imagine they'll be opening probably by summer.
Awesome. And
that is the Badger Beer Hour news for January 2024. All right, interview this week or this month is a doozy. Reached out to Isaac Showaki he's the co-founder of Octopi Brewing. Opened Octopi in Waunakee in, I believe, 2014. I think this is 10 years in, maybe 2015, and has built it into one of the biggest co-packing breweries in the country. Co-packing, he talks a lot about co-packing, and it's kind of it's kind of a stand-in. I asked him about it in the interview, but it's kind of a stand-in for contract brewing, along with not just for beer, but for soda, energy drinks, the ready-to-drink cocktails. They make all that stuff at Octopi now. And he's had some pretty phenomenal growth. I mean, a lot of investment to expand operations and capacity. They're up around a million barrels a year now, which is it's basically the third biggest brewery in the state already. Not all of that, we get into it in the interview, but not all that is beer, obviously. But the big news here, the reason he's on the interview is a couple weeks ago, Octopi and Asahi Asahi Europe and International, which is an arm of, I believe, the fifth biggest brewer in the world, Asahi. They make Asahi Super Dry. They make Pilsner Urquell. There's another big brand that I'm forgetting that is in their portfolio. But one of the biggest brewers in the world outright bought Octopi. So, and Isaac is staying on basically still going to be running the company that he built. He and his investors built. And yeah, I think that's enough preamble, but let's go to the interview, and I can listen to myself talk for 30 minutes. That's going to be great. Welcome Isaac Showaki, founder of Octopi Brewing, to Badger Beer Hour, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, so obviously you made some pretty big news in the beer world this month. Tell me, you've said in some other interviews that the conversations about the sales that a little over like a year ago. How did this deal come about?
I think, like with everything in life, we just found each other. Like Asahi, put it out there a few years ago that they wanted a presence in the U.S. And the more I learned about it, the more we're kind of like a perfect match. We're the right size, right place, right location, right capabilities. And I think we reached out over email, and the conversation started going, and then it became moved pretty fast. And then once we got to a point, then it took about a year from the beginning to close. But I think it was a good match for everybody.
So what does this mean as far as Octopi's operations? Like, one of the big questions that I've wondered about in reading what's been out there about this already is whether is that facility going to become Asahi International or Asahi Wisconsin, or is it? Will Octopi's branding remain? Can you just kind of walk us through what this is meaning for what had been, your company?
Yeah, for sure. Though this is super exciting for us. So we're going to be the de facto North American facility for Asahi. In the U.S. and Canada. The Octopi name renames stays. The co-packing stays. So like I said, what I liked about this partnership is that there's as little changes as possible. Yes, they bought us because they want us to make a lot of Asahi product here, but the business and the name and the culture will pretty much remain. So Octopi remains and co-packing remains, and hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to start making Asahi products for North America.
Nice. So, I think the main way that that most of our audience knows about Octopi is as a client for a lot of the breweries in Wisconsin that we care about, and around the Midwest, and of course too. I know that Asahi is essentially buying volume here. Is all the contract work that you've worked so hard to build for the last 10 years, is that all going to continue going forward? Is Asahi basically getting into the contract brewing business with this acquisition?
Yeah, well, we have already contracts that were signed that are going to last a few years. So of course, those contracts are going to stay. And then if we have extra capacity or, we want to increase, the co-packing, like I said, stays, and hopefully will grow. I love co-packing. I see that, they see a benefit for co-packing. Of course, they didn't buy us for the co-packing business. They bought us to make Asahi products, but everything should stay pretty similar for several years.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit about co-packing? Because I think having the beer folk do, I'm kind of most interested in the contract brewing and all the beer that you're making, with Untitled Art, or for a lot of the brands that, I think that has been really interesting to see Waunakee, Wisconsin show up on so many of those beer labels from, distributed around the country. But can you talk a little bit about co-packing, what that is, what the advantages of it are, and how, that has grown in terms of Octopi's business?
Yeah, for sure. So we started in 2014 as a strictly dedicated contract brewery. So at the beginning, the goal was to do just beer. I'll be honest, as soon as I opened after the first year, I saw the beer industry, specifically craft beer, not growing and not going anywhere. So I decided to make a change and a big investment and become a beverage co-packer. And that completely opened up our growth potential and the brands that we work with. For example, when we opened, we had 6 employees. We did 10,000 barrels the first year, and it was only beer. And then fast forward to now, we have 545,000 square feet of space. We're on pace this year to do about 800,000 barrels of production, but beer is only 20% of our volume and decreasing. However, that's going to change significantly because Asahi is all about beer. So beer is going to take the center stage again pretty soon. And then co-packing is basically, we like to make products for other people. Whether you're a brand, an existing brand, or a new brand, or somebody that's in the market that wants to scale, that's where we're really, really good at. We can make your product probably, ideally the same quality, if not better, and ideally at a cheaper price or a more affordable price that you can make it because we have scale. We're not huge, but we're not small. Like I said, our capacity right now is about 1 million barrels or about 14 million cases. So we're like a decent sized capacity brewery or facility. And as we've grown, we've evolved, right? At the beginning, we would brew for anybody, no matter the size. We had some minimums, but they're pretty small. But as our company has grown, our minimum has grown, our capacity has grown. So we don't take any client. We have, if at least right now, if you're doing 250,000 cases a year, which is about 20,000 barrels, that's kind of the minimum we'd like to work with. So yes, as we've grown, some brands have been able to evolve with us, but some brands having, like they're now small for us, that there's other places that are better suited to brew for them.
Okay.
But co-packing is basically like you send us a recipe and we'll make it for you. We'll package it. We'll do everything. And then once it's done, then it's your responsibility to ship it and sell it.
Okay. Okay. And when you talk about your capacity right now being about 1 million barrels, is that because I know, like, taking the lead time, the production time for different beers, even within beer, can vary quite a bit. Typically, like in the space, we're thinking about ales, lagers, whatever. That capacity might be different for, say, a soda or an energy drink. Or what kind of metric is that 1 million barrels tied to?
Mainly that's our canning line capacity. That's what they can do, but it's with our current mix of clients of like 20% beer. We do about like 30% RTDs, which is, like canned cocktails mainly. And then we do about 20 to 30% of FMBs, NSBs, hard seltzers or flavor malt beverages. And then the rest is soda. So depending on the mix, we can package more or less about 1 million barrels of capacity.
Wow. I mean, that's a lot of, it's a complex. I imagine that the war room of Octopi Brewing or Octopi, has a lot going on with, kind of keeping track of all this stuff and how one client's needs might kind of, affect everything else down the line. I mean, can you kind of like walk me that all fits together?
Yeah, so I'll be honest. Like 4 years ago, we had everything on a board, and then we would just like write on with our hands, and then if something moved, we have to write the schedule all over. But we're very lucky. About 4 years ago or 3.5 years ago, we hired our new director of planning, who basically said, his job was to tame the schedule or fix the schedule, right? So he created an online schedule that you input all the information of like the current tanks, the current production timeline, capacity, packaging constraints, etc. And then it spits out a schedule, and he can modify the schedule in less than 5 minutes if anything changes. So we have an incredible person that leads the planning team, but now the planning team is about, I think there's 4 people looking at the schedule daily and how things change and modify because, things take longer, materials don't show up on time, things might move faster. Like packaging might have a great couple of days that they're actually ahead of schedule. So the schedule gets automated and updated every 15 minutes. So it's a big job that the scheduling team does, but they're the ones that manage everything for us and the whole company.
Okay. I want to jump back to the kind of the sale and the kind of the reasons behind it. You mentioned, well, first of all, I want to talk about your motivations in this. And I mean, there's a fair like motivation, and it is that you built this thing and now you get to reap the rewards of it now instead, or immediately, instead of necessarily the long-term thing. But can you just kind of walk us through your thought process in terms of the why on how you came to this decision, and not just necessarily with the buyer at all, but the business overall, and
Yeah, like I always said since the very beginning, if there's something that's interested in Octopi, I would always like listen to an offer, right? It was never like my intention, like not to say no to everybody. It was more like, oh, somebody has something interesting, including like a client. Like I would always like entertain it and see if it's worth for everybody, right? But for this one specifically was, we were getting off size. We have Octopi has 250 full-time employees. We're in charge of like, there's about 400 plus people that rely on Octopi. And I'll be honest, that was the primary goal. Like, what can I do, or what can the shareholders do that can put the people that work for Octopi, rely on Octopi, in a great, secure place for the future, right? And I thought that was the right move. And then, there's many things that aligned, right? Keep the current client, so keep co-packing as is. That was very, very much what I wanted to do, because all the clients that we have currently set us to this path. So I wanted to make sure that they were taken care of and we were able to execute their contracts. Keep the employees, keep the name, keep everything as is, but also, of course, have a good benefit for the shareholders that invested in this facility since day one. So I think, like I said, everything had like check, and Asahi was like the perfect partner for us. So we're very, very happy with they chose us, and we went through this deal together. And I think the future is very bright for the people at Octopi, and of course for Asahi being headquartered now in Waunakee, Wisconsin, which is incredibly exciting.
I do have to ask, what can you talk about the value of this transaction, the valuation of the company as it went into the Asahi portfolio?
Yeah, that's like confidential, and I'm not allowed to share.
Okay. And this finds you now as part of the Asahi team, right? You are managing director of the Octopi unit within Asahi, and what is the actual nomenclature there? It's Asahi Europe and International.
Yeah, you got it right. So like it's pretty cool. So Asahi has, of course, 3 big divisions. So Japan owns everything, right? And then they have the domestic division, which is covering Japan market. Then they have the Oceania division, which is Australia and New Zealand. Like Asahi is the largest brewery in Australia and New Zealand. And then they have the European and International division, which covers almost the rest of the world, right? And I'm part of in Europe they have 19 production plants, and they're part of they cover I think 40 countries, and then we're going to be their 20th plant in that division. So we're part of Asahi Europe and International. It's about 10,000 employees, so it's a big division, and we're their North American headquarters.
Okay, and you are managing director of basically.
That's my title. I'm basically here to stay to do the same job I did for the last 10 years. And of course, helping manage the Octopi, but also they have pretty big expansion plans. One of the amazing things is that they want to grow, and they're going to invest a lot of money into this facility in the next 12 to 16 months. So they're also leaving me here to help them, manage those expansion plans.
Okay, I was going to say, I know Octopi has been going quite gangbusters and growing. My colleague Barry Adams at the State Journal has written, it feels like story after story, a big new expansion at Octopi. And it's kind of bringing what had been a pretty small craft brewery in line with, the warehousing needs and all these other, just total volume growth, the logistics that are required with that. But I was wondering, I assume that all these Asahi Super Dry and other beers in that portfolio will be made at Octopi now. So I was wondering about capacity. Is there going to be some expansion coming out of that? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I'll be honest, one of the most exciting parts about this new project and new phase is that Asahi comes with a lot of projects and a lot of expansion. So we feed most of the stuff that they want to do, but there's a lot of stuff specifically on the brewing side that we need to get new equipment, new process, etc., to be able to produce their brands. And the one that's very, very what's the right word? They're very specific is Asahi Super Dry. A team from Japan has to come here. They have to make sure that everything's perfect. It's going to take a bunch of trials, before they can say, okay, go ahead, you can produce it. So that's the one that I'm most excited about. And of course, that's their biggest one. But in order to do that, we need about a lot of investment in our current facility to be able to get there. So Asahi has committed to invest about $40 million this year into our facility for growth and expansion. That's specifically catering their brands. But the most exciting part of the project is when we met Asahi, the first thing they said is they're all about sustainability. And at the beginning, I'm everybody says that, right? We've met with other gigantic players and they all say they care about sustainability, but Asahi truly cares. The first person they sent was their sustainability manager. And part of these big $40 million, a bunch of it, almost a third, is dedicated to 2 big sustainability projects. We're going to do a wastewater facility that's going to treat 100% of our water. And we're going to do a big CO2 recovery plant that's going to help us recover most of our CO2, clean it, and reuse it. And if we do those 2 projects, which they already approved, we will have the most sustainable plant in the Midwest, because we have the one and only solar and battery power plant in Dane County. And then a lot of our water gets reused. We have a lot of sustainable projects like our boilers, et cetera, that we've done over the past. But if we have those 2 big projects, I can clearly say that we'll have the most sustainable plant in the Midwest. And that for me was incredibly appealing, why Asahi was the best partner we could find.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's I'm thinking about 10 years ago when pretty big brewery opened in Waunakee, and we were like, wow, this is really cool, something different. And just thinking about the growth that's happened since then. I mean, what was your employee count at that time?
We had 6 people when we started, including myself. So that was a big brewery, was 6 people, 16,000 square feet. And then My business plan that I wrote with my wife, our dream was to get to 50,000 barrels because that would make us like a top 50 production facility in the US at the time. So my dream is already 20 times bigger than I ever imagined. Right? Like a million barrels, 20 times bigger than I ever dreamed of. So yeah, it's been quite a ride, and it's been incredible growth. And like I said, this is gone beyond my wildest dreams.
I mean, there's kind of a, on this show we talk, we're mostly small potatoes. We're talking about, new brewery that opened, or an expansion, or so sometimes closures. It's, sad, it's part of the business these days. But a lot of it is very focused on the communities and the culture, the connection that local people have to their local brewery. Yeah. And I do feel like Octopi does have that. I mean, it's this interesting dichotomy of being a huge now international brewer, and I'm sure definitely was on the national scale already, and doing all these other different things, that it's outside of kind of the standard brewery purview. Can you talk a little bit about the connection with Waunakee and the local community, and how that's been embraced, and the reaction that you've gotten from those taproom regulars or from maybe village officials since this big news?
Yeah, so Village of Waunakee has been the best place I could ever. They chose us, and we chose them. Like, I didn't know where Waunakee was about 15 years ago, and this is the best thing that ever happened to me. So from day one, the Village of Waunakee was like, we want you here. How can we make it happen? We can get you the permits quickly. We'll help you with everything we can. So that was their stance 9 years ago when we were a small place, all the way to now. Like, every time we needed something, or we asked for something, or we want to partner with something, they've said yes. So Waunakee has been an incredible partner since day one. I think they've been incredibly supportive of everything we've done. I think they're excited about the future growth of Octopi, and of course Asahi being here. Like I said, Asahi is the 5th largest brewery in the world, and they chose Waunakee, Wisconsin to be their headquarters for North America. I think that's a big deal for Wisconsin and for Waunakee, and I think they're embracing that. And I think they're excited. And then for the community, I think the best examples are taproom, right? Like, our taproom is a huge community driver. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're in an industrial park, so everybody has to drive here to get here. Our taproom is every year keeps growing. We get more people through the taproom, a lot. I don't know the exact number, but we're the most visited, one of the most visited spots in the county, and then we're the most visited, of course, in Waunakee right now. So a lot of people come from other places, not just Waunakee, Madison, great area, and other places. And we keep investing in our taproom, growing our taproom. And Asahi saw the same thing. He's like, keep your taproom open, keep it as is. It's a huge community space, and we want you to make sure that you grow it and you keep going at it. So that was also a good match. But I would say we do a lot of stuff through our taproom with our community. And then the last one is our involvement with Clean Wisconsin. We've been a part of Clean Wisconsin for 5 years. I'm on the board of Clean Wisconsin. Clean Wisconsin is the oldest nonprofit, environmental nonprofit in the state. It's all about making sure that people in Wisconsin have clean water, air, and energy, and that's their motto, their goal. And we would love that we're a little part of it, and want to continue their growth and their vision in the community, and of course the state.
That's great. Jumping back to the motivation for the sale, we talked about your motivation as a seller. What did you kind of mentioned location and a lot of different factors in Asahi's kind of evaluation of this. I know you're kind of on the other side of that transaction, but now that you're within the company, what are they seeing as the assets of brewing? Maybe not. I mean, certainly with Octopi itself and the company and the brewery and the facility that you've built, but also kind of Wisconsin as as the place that they want it to be. Can you talk a little bit about kind of those various factors?
Yeah, so we have the right size facility. They were looking at something that was close to 1 million barrels, so it kind of matched. Our facility, I don't know if you haven't been here in a while, but please come and look at it. I think we have the best mid-sized facility in the U.S. period, with all our equipment and our facility and our buildings. So I think they were very attracted to that too. Also location, right? Wisconsin, we're in the middle of the country, and they have a lot of business in the West Coast, in the middle of the country. But also, they own Peroni. They don't own Peroni for the U.S., but they own Peroni worldwide. and one of the biggest markets in North America is Canada. So we're gonna be making a lot of Peroni here to export to Canada. So also geographically it matched. So like I said, there was a lot of things that checked for them that made good sense to buy us.
Nice. Okay, one thing that I've been wondering about with this is you have some other interests in the Octopi is not your only business, and you are a partner in Untitled Art and in Pequod Distributing. Does this change any of that? How does, or I guess I'm wondering kind of how, well, let me start with that first question. Does this change anything for Untitled Art or for Pequod?
So I'm an owner of Untitled Art, but Pequod just distributes Untitled Art in our brand. So
okay.
Yeah. So,
okay, common misconception that I just amplified. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Like, Pequod started, I think, like 5 or 6 years ago, and they started, distributing our brands, and they're a distributor in Wisconsin and Minnesota. So they're gonna still distribute our brands, and then for Untitled Art is stays the same. We have as Octopi, we have a contract that Untitled Art we signed, and we're gonna be here for a while, and Octopi will produce I would say most of the stuff that Untitled Art wants and needs for their distribution nationwide.
Okay, and then I guess did the Untitled Art like kind of play into the for your decision to sell? I mean, was that any factor at all? And if it was, kind of how did that? Not really.
Yes, I want to make sure if somebody was going to buy Octopi, the subscription didn't include Untitled Art, but I wanted to make sure that if whoever wanted to buy Octopi, Untitled Art had to continue living here and had to be able to go back here. So that was the case with Asahi. They were more than happy to make sure that they kept the contracts we had, including Untitled Art. And yeah, I wouldn't have sold to somebody that wanted to kill Untitled Art, because Untitled Art is a great brand and a great business, and I want to continue to grow it significantly in the next few years.
Okay, another question I guess I had just in hearing you talk about the commitment to the future, and you kind of mentioned a couple times, well, there are existing contracts, and everybody's going to live up to that. Asahi is a big company that has all of its own brands.
Yeah.
Does it have other facilities around the world that you're aware of that do co-packing and the kind of contract brewing that Octopi does?
Yeah, so I don't know if they own any co-packers, but I know they do co-pack a few brands. For example, I don't know which one, but I know one of their main brands right now is being produced somewhere in Canada for the Canadian market. So they understand co-packing, and of course, as a company, they do co-packing across the world.
I mean, is there like a horizon, like a potential endpoint that where because the as you've kind of described, Octopi is a very complicated business with a lot of different clients, and it's a lot easier to just bang out thousands and thousands of barrels of super dry and Peroni and that sort of thing. I mean, do you feel like Asahi has a long-term commitment to co-packing? And I mean, you mentioned a few years or several years. Do you feel like in 10-15 years that the business of Octopi will be kind of the same, or is that kind of too far out?
Too far out. I have no idea. Even when before, when I owned Octopi, I didn't know what the next year was going to look like, because every year looked different. So there's went from 10,000 to 800,000 barrels in 8 years. So every year the business looked completely different, and every year we got better. So people that work here know that change is normal. And with Asahi, we told them hey, nothing changes. We've been used to change every single year, and there's more change coming. But every year we want to get better at everything we do. So that's the exciting part. What I loved about Asahi was they really are long-term visionaries, right? A lot of other potential buyers would have been okay, we have a 5-year, if it was private equity, they would have been we have a 5-year deal, and after 5 years we need to sell you. So we have here's what you need to do in now. Where Asahi's no, we're here to stay. You guys are the North American headquarters. We're gonna grow, but we want to grow, smart, right? We don't want to make crazy changes that are gonna change everything. What we do is very concise, and there's a lot of thought behind it, and they want to be here. Like I said, we are going to be their headquarters for North America, for the U.S. and Canada, for the forever, right? Like I don't think there's any plans to do anything else. Hopefully they'll grow us, but that's, who knows, right?
Right. Awesome. That's a lot. One thing I like about interviewing Isaac is, like, you pack a lot of information into your interviews. You are a fast talker, and it's very information dense. So I appreciate that. You mentioned some exciting things for Untitled. Talk about a little bit about that. Sorry, the cat jumped on my lap. Do you want to talk a little bit about what's going on with Untitled Art and where you see it going in the next maybe 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, for sure. So I think this year is going to be like a pivotal year for us. So we grew last year about 20%, but this is the year that we really want to grow significantly. So we finished the year with about 30,000 barrels of production. So it's a nice size facility, nice size brewery. And our goal this year is to get like 40,000 barrels or close there. We're in 27 states. We want to grow our footprint. We're really strong in a few, places like the Southeast, like you said, Florida, Georgia, etc. We're pretty strong in, of course, the Midwest. And we want to grow our presence in other places that are not as big as we are, like, for example, the Northeast. Sorry. And then for brands, then this is pretty exciting. We started, again, like this whole the process of changing and keeping up with the change. Untitled Art was born as a beer LTO brand. LTO is limited time offering. Every single thing we did was one and done. We did one beer and it was never repeated. But now, fast forward to today, 85% of our volume is on 3 categories: our NA beer, our hard seltzer, Florida seltzer, and our hemp and CBD, which is green canvas, which is Goodwill and Motif. So, and then beer is 12% and decreasing. So also, Untitled Art has been able to evolve with the market and are doing incredible things in a few categories that are significantly growing. So I'm very excited about, of course, our NA beer. I believe we have the best NA beer in the market, period. I don't think anybody can compare with our taste. Sorry about that. I just got over a cold. It's been, as you know, it's been brutal here.
Season for sure, yeah.
Yeah, so our NA beer is number 1. That's the most exciting thing that we're doing. We're increasing our NA beer production and also the flavor offerings that we're sending this year. Of course, our Florida seltzer is like second, but it's incredibly strong. We've seen, where the seltzer market basically collapsed except White Claw. Our Florida seltzer grew 35% from last year. I think we have also, again, the best tasting like hard seltzer in the market because we use real juice. Our flavors are phenomenal, and I think our packaging is really, really great. And then I am personally very excited about what hemp and CBD is going to be in the next few years. Of course, big companies don't want to touch it because it's not federally legalized, but we're assuming that federally legalized stuff, hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years, we'll be doing. And I think that's going to be a big part of the market going forward.
Awesome. That's great stuff. Very exciting. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Like, on weathering the storm of the hard seltzer crash is very impressive. I mean, I think it points to the fact that it's just a different product, really. I mean, same category, but it's really not the same as a White Claw or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, but like usually when we talk to distributors, they hear the word hard seltzer and they don't want anything to do with it. And we're like, please,
right,
we'll send you a 12-pack, taste it, and we'll talk. And of course, they taste it like, oh my God, this was amazing. I'm like, I know we told you about it. And they're like, and you're like much higher than everybody else in pricing, so we make more money. I'm like, yes. So it's like a win-win for everybody. So it really is like we need to have the product in people's mouths, like to taste it before they're like, wow, this thing is really, really good.
Sweet. I think that's it. Is there anything else that I'm missing about this, about the big sale, about what's next for
Chris,
Asahi? Or I mean, I think always got to end an interview with that open-ended question, right?
Yeah, no, like I think like the future is very exciting. Like I said, Asahi really wants to grow here, and they're putting a lot of money behind it. Like they're doing incredible expansion plans, which that's very exciting for me because we've done a lot of expansion plans, so we love that. So it's all about growth. We're going to be hiring a lot of new people. I think we still have like 30 open positions, and we're going to add more. So if anybody's interested in working at Octopi, please check out our website. There's a link that says careers, and you'll see like every position that's open at Octopi. We're looking for great people that can help us grow. And then for Untitled Art, it's exciting. Like we're in a time that we want to grow. Like I want to double the brand in the next 2-3 years. My goal is to get it to 60,000 barrels plus, close to 1 million CEs, like cases. And that's where we're gearing towards. Like we're going to push really, really hard to make it happen.
I think we lost you on the end of that thought, but Isaac, I thank you so much for joining us here on Badger Beer Hour. A great interview as always. I need to remember to we should probably have you on once a year or so, just to have the download and hear what's going on at really one of the biggest breweries in the state now at this point, right? Do you know where you stack up?
We're the third. So it's of course Molson in Milwaukee, City Brewing in La Crosse, and then it's us.
All right, there you go. The number 3 beer baron in Wisconsin, right here on Badger Beer Hour. Isaac, thanks so much, and best of luck with Asahi, and congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Uh-oh, I can't hear you, Landon.
How's it now?
There we go.
Okay. It's supposed to automatically unmute. It didn't do it, but that's okay. Just so everybody knows, we'll have that interview posted out on YouTube later tonight. But excellent interview, Chris. Of course, that was wonderful.
The audio was good, at least, mostly.
Yeah.
Also pretty clear that it was me screwing up the stream, not him, on replay. Yeah. There was one segment where he kind of he glitched out a little bit while talking about the number of the expansion. I believe it's $45 million of investment from Asahi into Octopi. This is a brewery that has already had tens, if not maybe pushing hundreds of millions of dollars of investment after the initial opening. So pretty cool stuff.
Pretty incredible. All right, well, let's get to events. We've got a few this month.
We do.
Yeah. The Too Late, TOO, Too Late Beer and Cheese Fest.
No, that's too late because it happened. That happened last week.
Oh. My goodness. We're that far into January already. How about that? Well, yeah. We're too late.
We got one that's coming up this week.
Ice Bear Fest.
Yeah, baby.
Ice Bear Fest. That's down in your area, your neck of the woods. You going to Ice Bear Fest, Chris?
I don't think, I could. I might.
You could, but it's, even if Chris isn't going, the rest of you should go. It's this Saturday.
Yeah.
January 27th at Third Space Brewing. Their 5th annual in-person installment of Ice Bear Fest. It is an 80s ski-themed party featuring live music, beer shot skis. Everybody loves a good beer shot ski. Costume contest and more. The fest celebrates Ice Bear Baltic Porter, and this year features the release of a barrel-aged version, which sounds delightful.
I don't get too excited about beer releases much anymore. That is the beer that I am looking forward to, and I'm enjoying an Ice Bear right now because I love that.
Nice. That's a good beer. They'll have a DJ, live music, and then food. So great stuff. The next one, I shout out to these guys in Fond du Lac. I didn't know anything about Fondy Brewfest, but they reached out to me on Instagram, I think, the Taproom Traveler account, and they've been pushing it. So whoever's running that Instagram account, good for you.
They know what's what.
They know what's what. So this is coming up Saturday, February 3rd at the FDL County Expo Center in Fond du Lac. It is the event for the beer enthusiast. It is the largest beer tasting event in Fond du Lac County. Hey, with over 200 different microbrews, plus cider, mead, and wine.
I'm thinking I might have gone to this years ago.
Yeah?
Fondy
Brewfest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did go to this one year. It was good.
Nice.
I mean, this is probably 12 years ago, but you know.
Well, I'd shout out to whoever's running their socials because they got it, man. I wish I could be there, but I will not be able to be there. So
Founded in 2010. Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Bring comfortable shoes is what I remember.
Bring comfortable shoes. Just remember, I was shouting out their social media people. If you or you know somebody who is having an event like this, reach out to us, however possible, and we'll get it in there.
Yep.
Hour
at gmail.com, I think.
Yeah, badgerbeerhour@gmail.com. Otherwise, any of our socials.
Yep, for
yours, Taproom Travelers, Badger Beer Hour, however it is that you need to get to us, we'll get it on. The Big Brew Fest coming up Saturday, February 10th. What's that?
Was that another Hot for Chancellor pun? We'll get it on. Yo,
I could keep making those if you want. Sure.
Okay. Anyway,
Big Brew Fest is coming up on Saturday, February 10th. This is District 1 Brewing Company in Stevens Point. 2 different tasting shifts from 1 to 3 and 4 to 6. They'll have unlimited sampling. That sounds dangerous. Of more than 80 craft beers, ciders, spirits, hard seltzers, and wine from 20 different vendors. $40 in advance, $50 at the door. You get, like I said, unlimited samples, snacks. Everybody loves a souvenir 5-ounce sampling glass. And, of course, live music, prizes, raffles. All benefits go to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Sounds like a fun time.
Indeed.
That's a good logo.
It is.
Yeah. And then, of course, also on Saturday, February 10th, this is a conundrum. How can you go to both? But maybe you can. Ashwaubenon is having the Rails and Ales Brew Fest at the National Railroad Museum.
Right outside Green Bay. Always
Yeah.
good.
You can get from Stevens Point to Green Bay in a decent amount of time, I guess. It's not.
I don't know.
You could maybe hit both. It's probably not safe, but
a limited sampling beer fest. Come on. Can you
get a DD? Yeah, a DD that knows the roads.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, Rails and Ales. All the benefits support the National Railroad Museum's various educational activities. Sample a variety of craft beers, wines, and spirits. And each ticket also includes a souvenir tasting glass. So,
got to get more of those.
Got to get more of those. I've got too many.
You know what they're great for? If you have like parties and are doing like bottle sampling and stuff, it's nice to have, like people can have their own like real glass and then
right.
Like, have you ever done beer shots? This is a new thing for me. Beer shots?
Depends on what you're talking about. I've done like milk pours.
No,
off the side.
I first experienced this at Lion's Tip here in Tosa. The bartenders are like, "Do you guys want to do a beer shot?" Like, we're like, "Yes." And they take one of their sampling glasses, like like a 5-ounce or something.
Yeah.
And then they poured half double IPA and half, it was some kind of like imperial slushy sour type thing. Like, so it was like a cocktail, like a nation.
Yep.
It's not just, and then you cheers it, you pound it, and then you chug it basically, but it's like a little chug. So it's like a shot. It's great. It's fun. And then like, I don't know, you can kind of mix up the different combinations and stuff. It was fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm gonna be writing about it sometime.
Nice. They used to do milk pour shots at Modicum off the side tap.
Okay.
Those are fun.
Like, was it like an 8
full,
ounce?
No, you'd get a full glass, but it was all foam. But it was off the side handle,
Yeah.
so it's more than foam.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could chug the whole thing. Some people couldn't do it, but
how's the texture on that? Like all the foam? Is it?
No, it's good. I enjoyed it. I don't know. Maybe it's just my Czech heritage. I don't know.
Sounds like a burp waiting to happen.
No, actually, it's anything that's off that side pour, very smooth. I don't know. It's good. Yeah.
There you go.
Give it a try if you ever get a chance.
Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, we digress. Flannel Fest. We'll probably mention this next month too. This is coming up on February 24th in Janesville, but we also had someone reach out to us, and I had to make sure that we mentioned Flannel Fest. So Janesville Flannel Fest, Saturday, February 24th, 90 different beers to try, unlimited access to games, cornhole tournament, lazy man run. That sounds like my kind of run. Homebrew competition, live entertainment, and then food vendors, $54 before the 31st of January, $59 afterwards.
Nice.
And it looks like they'll probably do some beer poking there. If that's a picture from actual flannel, yeah, it's a picture from Flannel Fest. So, you ever had your beer poked?
I have. I think
Me too. Yeah.
Or no, maybe not. But yeah, there was a brewery sketchbook, I think, at Louder and Friends. I think that was this. I think that was this year. Excuse me.
God bless you.
They were poking their one of their.
It's usually Bach. It's usually a Bach of some sort. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have two events to add that.
Okay.
Chronological order like yours, but
that
I didn't put on the rundown here. But this ticket lists are sold out, but anybody who has tickets is like, why aren't you going to talk about Central Waters anniversary?
Yeah.
So, excuse me,
anniversary,
which is this Saturday up in Amherst, and I think they might have some ancillary events at the Satellite Tap Room down here in Green Bay. I mean, where am I? I'm in Milwaukee. But that's a big that's obviously a super big party. Oh God, and a big deal with the release of 26, their big annual barrel aged stout. So that's a good one. And then next weekend, the following weekend, here in Milwaukee is Mitten Fest, which
Mitten Fest. Yeah.
Great event, outdoor festival, kind of a block party type deal. Excuse me. This is what happens when I guess I drink beers during the show. But they are it's the big news with Mitten Fest this year is it's moving locations. It's been by Bernhardt's forever. And this year they're moving it to Boone and Crockett, which is up in Walker's Point. And it's a big, there's a big space. I think they have a lot of indoor space there. I hope it's still cold because that's kind of part of the fun, but it's not going to be cold this year anyway, because we're done with cold now forever, apparently. Anyway, Mitten Fest in Milwaukee at Boone and Crockett on South Water Street. Always a good time. Look for me there. I'll probably be there.
Awesome. That is events for January 2024. Uh-oh.
Did Greg?
We're going straight into last call. That's okay.
Greg's been struggling through some bad. Greg, you there, buddy?
So, last call. Greg's not going to come back on because he's having some internet issues, but he did want to say happy birthday to Simon McConico. So, happy birthday, Simon. Venture
Brew co-founder and a friend of show.
Yes, absolutely. Happy birthday. You can go first, Chris, before you get into another sneezing fit.
No, they come in waves and then they just leave just as quickly as they came.
Okay.
I don't know if I've got anything. I'll be writing up information. Oh, there's Simon. I'll be writing up something from the Isaac interview for my return to the column this week. Thanks for everybody for I've been obviously out of the show and I've kind of suspended the column for a while. going through some personal things, but feeling better and on the back in the game, I guess.
On the upswing, yeah.
And I miss this show. It's a lot of fun to hang out and talk beer with you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know. That's all I got. I don't really have anything.
Yeah, I don't really have a ton either. It's pretty much the same deal. If we indeed are going to start having warm weather, I think we'll probably be out and about sooner than I was anticipating. The way that the weather was going there, I was kind of holding off. So,
Yeah, we got
yeah.
one here.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I imagine my birthday's in April, so I imagine we'll probably have 2 feet of snow. It'll be
like
20 below.
Like, yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy it when you're sitting in class in June, you kid.
Yeah, right.
That's what because I'm grumpy.
Yeah.
They don't have to do shit. They just go through life. All they have to do is go to school, and then they don't have to go to school even. It's like,
I know.
good for you.
Yeah. Where was virtual school when I was growing up?
Yeah,
wasn't anywhere. We didn't have internet. So,
which
anyway, I digress.
this is the worst last. Is this the worst last call ever? I'm sorry.
I don't think ever. Probably not the worst last call ever. Yeah. It's January. We're just trying to get through it. It's the beginning of the year. We're already just trying to get through the freaking year.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Greg will probably be back on screen next month. We'll send him some good internet, and it's great to have you back, Chris.
Great to be back, guys. You too, Greg, behind the scenes.
He said he's slowly uploading the ending, so whenever it